Yeah, I don't know what happened. My internet went out. Well, the internet that I was using had to switch to my other one. I'm just going to hide that for a minute so I can log in. Your game session is now ended. To play again, please close your browser. What the fuck are you talking about, game? Hold on a minute. There we go. That's the tips I should give you. You want fast XP? There's no money. Yeah, I don't really care for making money at this time. There's a lot of other money methods that I could do. Apparently, there's one where you can make like 3 mil an hour just by AFKing. So I can pretty much just fucking AFK and then go rub one out for an hour and make 3 mil. Distractions and diversions. Memorial. Yeah, I don't think I saw that on the map. Memorial to Guthigs. Um, but as you can tell, I don't have a lot of quest points. So I don't know if it's a quest area or not. I don't know a lot about all the new stuff. Like I still don't even know exactly what divination is for. Like my time of RS of RuneScape was just was before Dungeoneering was here. And do the world wakes. It's not hard. I don't know why I don't do quests. Like quests, they give you a lot of benefits, but like I don't know why I don't do them. Like it's more fun. It definitely would make the game more fun because there's kind of more like a story to it rather than just skilling like this, which I don't mind doing. But I mean I guess it gets tedious, especially it gets extremely tedious. I guess I just don't want to take the chance of like losing all my shit because I remember one time a couple years or like 10 years ago I died in a wildy by a fucking rev. I had 6 mil cash and full dragon and I lost it all. I fucking cried and chucked my mouse across the room. Yeah, I mean it's not crazy now, but I'm talking about like 10 years ago, like more than 10 years ago when that was a lot of money. Yeah, I was doing on green dragons. And oh my god, oh my god, I was done with life. I don't remember when I started. I'm pretty sure I can get the 10-year veteran cape. Well, I have to be able to get it because I've been playing the game more than 10 years. think I've been playing for maybe 12 years because I remember 2 years ago I wasn't able to get it. And I'm gonna see if I can actually get it. I know it's in Lumbridge. The fuck? I think it's over here. Or is it this guy? No, yeah, no, it's over here. Is it over here? What the fuck happened to the wall in Lumbridge Castle? There used to be a wall here. Find hands inside red jacket. There used to be a wall there. Talk to hands. Hello, what are you doing here? I've been patrolling the castle. You spent 169 days. 69. Um, Anywhere in the world. Since you arrived, 4,000. And quite a veteran of these islands have been here. Sadly, you're not eligible. Oh, so I haven't been here for 15 years yet. It'll be longer than a year for you yet, I'm afraid. I do have a 10-year. I already have the 5-year. Um, and passes your 10-year veteran key. And a hood. Some event took place. Yeah, I can tell. Like everything. It's just amazing. Like how much I missed out. Like there's so much shit added. Like there's another skill, another armor. Some people fucking talk. Apparently it's like so hard to actually lose your items now. Do the emote. Um. I. There we go. Try to play one more time. I'll do the other one. Play alternate emote. That's pretty dope, not gonna lie. What else is new? Is there like easy? Because I know when I did the combat tutorial thing, I got like some XP or some XP books. Is there anything else like that that I can do that'll give me more XP books or any lamps in general? Cause like I got like a hell of like a hell amount of XP from this bitch right here. Mafanen, I can't even pronounce that. That is Lunar Islands. I'll probably never have the quest for that. Eagles Peak, Criffidonis. That's like the OP place. I don't know about that. No, it's all good, man. Tehran, I don't even know. Wow, I barely had 122 mil. What's this? What's your divination level? After Regicide. And Pravana is like that, like the OP place where like everything is within reach. Is like for like you have to have. Was it like everything at level 80 or something? I don't know. I asked on what your divination level was. uh, a sinkhole is going to spawn in 10 minutes. Holy shit! Are you pretty much almost max? No, I mean like for all your levels. Cause I know level 92 is halfway to 99. That's the same as my range. So I'm gonna guess that range is your lowest, so 80 is your lowest. Oh, yeah, my lowest skill is rune crafting, fucking level 50. Was that enriched thing or did I collect it all? What about 99s? Do you have any of those? Invention's my lowest. As you can tell, it's 1. But I want to get everything to at least 80. Apparently it's like invention is like a sink for money, so because you put so much, you can put so much money into it easily, and that's what I heard bombed by this one guy that was telling me about it. He has his invention to 99. Due to inventions starting. Yeah, it is annoying because I've got so much work to do. Mainly only the divination, because that's gonna take fucking forever. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, if you're my highest, I'm gonna guess it's over. If it's not 99, if it's, I'm gonna guess it's over 100. I don't know why. I'm just gonna guess that because I've seen a lot of people these days. A lot of people have over or a few 99s and some people over 100. Oops, thought I was done. I never enjoyed dungeoneering. Only reason why I got it to the level that it's at now is for the Imp Charmer, because I really want to get my summoning to 99. Apparently, you can get it from 80 to 99 in like one day as long as you have the requirements. You enjoy dying in dungeoneering? I mean, to each their own, right? I mean, because I think you still get XP, even if you die, or no, wait, you get less XP if you die. I think like the multiplier or some shit goes down. I don't know. I haven't done it in 2 years. When you first started playing, what was, if not, 50? When you first started playing this game, what skill were you like was there a skill you were obsessed with leveling up? Like that you worked on the most? Yeah, for me it was mining. I don't know why. I loved mining. I remember there used to be this, or well, it's still there. It's this thing called Quana's Boys and Girls Club. This is before I had my own computer. I'd always go there and I would just constantly mine coal. Um, and I would do it in the barbarian village. And at one point I had like 600 and everybody was like freaking like, "Oh, yo, you got so much money right there. It's like 600K." I was like, "I don't even know what the fuck that means." Cuz I was just mining cuz I wanted to work on smithing. I think I was doing it because I wanted a rune. But I had a lot of money. I remember I traded this one guy 10K for 100K. But I guess he thought since mine had more numbers, that's my money was more. I guess he didn't know that's white, it being white and having a K, that it was actually more than 10K. So I pretty much got like 300K for free, and then he kept on fucking coming back to me and asking me for it back. I was like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me. Oh, it was awesome. But I was so cheap. Like even I was able to wear uh full rune, but I was still wearing myth. It is, yep. Chef's delight. Hmm. Fuck another one. At that point, I mainly if you do study. Yeah, I couldn't AFK when I first started playing because then somebody would take over the computer. I only had a half an hour at a time. Everybody like raced to like to for the sign up paper. I remember I ended up punching this one kid in the fucking head because he tried fucking with my account. I wasn't allowed to go back there. It was awesome. So you gotta work. I'm guessing you have to finish your studies before, or you had to finish your studies before you could have any privileges. You know, the mouse looks like it's got cancer, yo. You see that? Well, that's good. That's good for me. I dropped out of high school. Not because I was stupid. Just I got like my favorite class, or one of my favorite two classes was math. And this obviously my favorite one was computers. But I got bullied a lot, so I didn't like it, and it was bothering me too much. So I just dropped out. Like I remember in the one math course, holy shit, another one. I got a 101%, and my teacher was like, "The computer doesn't even know how you got this mark." But I started skipping, and I missed out on trigonometry, which I really, really wish I didn't skip because little did I know that trig is very important, especially in coding and gaming. Like if you're coding for games. I really wanted to get into calculus and everything. I even tried. When I broke my elbow, I did a lot of research and I studied a lot on math. And I did some reviews on all of it. Because I really wanted to do calculus because also wanted to get into physics. I procrastinated a lot. I didn't end up getting all the way back to trig. It's not that it's not that I it's not that like it was physical bully. It was also by the teachers because like I was the techie kid. I was the tech kid of the school, and I was the nerd of the school. Would solve Rubik's cubes and all that. Like it got to the point where even the teachers would use me. I remember I had to go around fixing all of the CD trays in the school, so the grade nines could do their EQAO test. And my fingers were killing me because I had to like stick my finger in the CD tray to put the rubber band back on. I just I had to do everything. I had to fix the communication computers. They bought the parts. I built them, and I mean it didn't bother me that I had to build them because I really enjoy building computers. But it's just they always called me and wanted me to do it, like I'd be in class and like, Francesco Malgilco, can you report to the office, please? We need technical assistance or some shit like that. It's like, really? I'm. It was fucked up. It made me feel proud of myself because I was the one they instantly went to. For me, middle school is when I got physically bullied and got beat up. That's when I was a little bitch, and that's when I was a bit overweight. I almost did something like that. I almost installed a rat on the computers. I was gonna install something that way I can use them as nodes for Bitcoin mining. And I was gonna I created this rat that would inject itself and spread through the whole network in any network that would connect into the HWDSB server. And I tested it on my home network to make sure it worked and it was undetectable. I really wished I did. I was about to do it, but the first but I didn't have time because I ended up printing 400 pages with the word "fuck you" from my school, but I made it print at a different school, and uh, I almost got caught, so I didn't have time to put in my flash drive and run it. And I also shut down the office computers. You gotta love that Windows XP command prompt. You can do anything with that. Oh, yeah, I've got a lot of talent. I do programming. I do graphic designing. Programming is actually my biggest passion. I really want to get more, like actually get a become or get like a job out of it. But I enjoy gaming too. I do C++. I know Visual Basic. I haven't done it in years though. Java, a little bit of assembly. Um, what's the other one? I know Vim script a little bit. I've been dabbling with that a bit. Python, JavaScript, a little bit of CSS. Um, I don't. I think that's all the main ones that I would consider to actually put on a resume. That's also when I code, I don't know if you've heard of Vim, but I use that and I use it in Linux because to me it's so much easier to move around and the navigation and this your fingers don't have to move off the keyboard. Oh, also C sharp. I forgot to mention C sharp. Yeah, that's kind of what Vim is. It's a text editor, but it's in a terminal, so you can't you there's no GUI. You have to it's all command based. So for example, it's H, J, K, and L. Those are the arrow keys. So H would go left, J would go down, K would go up, and L would go right. I think. Yes, J down, K. Yeah, but it's just so versatile. It's very portable. Lots of plugins. Supports pretty much any language you throw at it. And it's open source. It's a really different learning curve, but it's a real fun learning curve. And once you start using Vim, you'll never ever want to go back to an IDE. Especially if you used it on Linux. Yeah, I don't I don't understand people when people say that because to a point it 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 is accurate because like if you were to go to college they teach you outdated shit. Like if you were to do programming in college they would teach you like if you're gonna do C++ they would teach you like the standard like that was teach you like the 1999 standard and possibly the 2003 standard. But I actually think there's been a new revision now. I think it's up to 2017. But the reason why they won't teach that is because all the teachers they have to go they have to learn about it themselves. So they're all using like old code where a string doesn't even exist yet. You have to use like a string literal. You don't have your notifications on. It's all right. You don't have to have it on. To turn it on, I think you just go back to that green thing and I think you just hits turn on notification. I don't know. But sometimes like when I test the quality of my streams, I will start a stream and then stop it like 2 minutes later, start it, and I will like persistently do that to test the quality of my stream. Like if I'm streaming a new game and if I want to try to stream at like 1080p or something. So sometimes I'd imagine that it would get kind of annoying with me turning it on and off, on and off, on and off like that. But I do appreciate the follow. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that. Exactly, and I've noticed that I connect with people a lot better online than I do in person because people in person they take everything too serious. They can't take a joke. It's they don't understand what memes are. They don't understand it. They take everything too serious. Yeah, I'm not like I don't. How do I explain it? I don't like working for like companies and shit like that because they do it all for the wrong reason. They just do it for money. They don't care about like what happens to people, or they don't care about the quality of the application or of the program or of the software or of the design or anything. They don't take any pride in it. They just want it done quick, fast, and just get it over and done with. That way they can make profit. With me, I if I'm not proud of my work, I'm not gonna present it. I'm not gonna sell it. Like when I do something, I do it. I give it my everything, and I get feedback from the client asking, making sure that it's what they want, and I won't be satisfied until they're 100% satisfied. You got that right. So many scams going around these days with all the surveys and all the ads online and trying to take your information, and then all the telemarketing and the people that are faking to be Microsofts. So much shit these days with all the ransomware. And hopefully I'll eventually find something like that. Waterfall is not that great, but Agile have another advantage. What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd rather before I'd make something live, I would make sure it's stable first, or at least or I'll at least post it in the issues, um, like on my repository on GitHub if there's something wrong. That way people know about it. That seems like a lot to juggle, like a lot to all juggle at once. Sounds like you barely have any time for yourself and to just like relax. Then again, some people they enjoy not having any free time because it stops their mind from thinking and well they're increasing their knowledge. Do you like having those days off, or do you wish you worked those days as well? 50-50? Which holiday is it today in your country? I don't think I've heard of that one. I've heard of Ramadan. Well, I don't know if that's I don't know if you do that in your country or not. I think that's the only one that I've heard of. I think Ramadan is over. I'm not sure. Yes. I used to have a friend that celebrated that, or that celebrated that. He actually taught me if this one thing to say in his language. He told me to never say it to an Arabic person. I don't. It was um Kusomik. I don't know if I said it right or not, but apparently means go fuck your mother's pussy or something. And he said to make sure you never say it to an Arabic person. And one time he told me to go into this one store and say Kusomik Canada, and I did, and then the employees started laughing. Oh, I see. Hmm. You learn something new every day. I forget where to hand in these tokens. Oh, I have to go to Art Engine. Are you nearly? Oh, yeah, Art Engine. Oh, I didn't say perfect. I could never be perfect in programming. Nobody could ever be perfect in programming because It's it's human made, and there's always going to be things that people haven't discovered, and being that they're always updating it, there's always going to be new discoveries in it. Once you think you've mastered a language, there's always going to be that another hill just to learn. Right when you think you know it all, there's going to be something else that you didn't even know about. That is a very good perspective. Giving the client what they want for that moment. That is very good. I like that. Because perfect is different to everybody. Just like um like the perfect girl to somebody is gonna be different for one than how do I explain it? So for example, if say there's a guy that likes to do drugs and shit, his perfect girl may be a girl that likes to do drugs. But then there's somebody like me who doesn't do drugs, and it's like my perfect girl is somebody that doesn't do drugs. Everybody's idea of perfect is different, and people who keep trying to be perfect and striving to be perfect, they're just gonna fail in life, and they're gonna be miserable because they're gonna be they're trying to please everybody except themselves, and they'll never be happy. You gotta please yourself because in the end, you're the only one that's always gonna be there for yourself because no matter what, you can't leave yourself. You can't let yourself down. Money and scope. Yep. Time, money, and scope. Yeah, there's that. And I mean, that's just I don't. To me, people who do that, they're weak. Because anybody can just go and off themselves. But it takes somebody who's strong to be able to live through it and accepts what's happened. Like dwelling on something isn't gonna make anything better. Just accept yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. If you keep dwelling on something, that's that's part of you that you could be using more efficiently, putting towards something else that actually matters. Because if you're dwelling on something, you can't change it. The more you worry, the worse it's gonna get. Because no matter how much you worry, it's not gonna make anything better. You're just gonna move on. Yeah, I don't understand emo either. It's like when I hear somebody say that, it's like you gotta go see a doc. You need help. You need to be put into a straitjacket or whatever those things are called. Like you need Jesus. And like a lot of the time, people just do it for attention, which is even worse. Like if somebody tried guilt tripping me, saying that they missed me and that they were gonna kill themselves if I didn't be with them, I'd be like, do it. Or I'd say look out the window, and once they say okay, now what? I tell them to jump. I'm not gonna be Nope, I'm from Canada. I had an ex that tried to tell her that she'd kill herself if I left her. She was fucking psychotic, man. If you travel here, I hope you're not expecting to see polar bears or anything like that because I've lived here all my life. I've never seen a polar bear, never seen an igloo, I've never seen a beaver, never seen a I've never seen a moose. There's so many stereotypes. Why can't I move? Oh, I can. I think apparently we all say a lot. I never catch myself saying a. If you do ever come visit Canada, you gotta make sure you try poutine. It's you'll it's basically French fries with gravy and cheese. You can get different kinds as well, but it's amazing. Oh, and our milk comes in bags. And we have a $2 coin. Yeah, sometimes it can be a pain in the ass, because if you pour it the wrong way and you go to lift up the pitcher and there's still like milk in the tip, it just goes all over the place and looks like a cow just splurted out its milk everywhere. Singapore, that is it's on the other side of the hemisphere. Not in Europe, not in Asia, not in Africa. India is a continent, isn't it?